The original cabin was located in Forsyth County and was built around 1840. The owner of the cabin was Bowman Gray, who was the second president of RJR Tobacco. He lived in the cabin after it was built, and then it was converted into a foreman's house. Gray owned the farm in Forsyth County for most of the 20th century. The foundation brick is Northampton by Triangle Brick with a standard gray mortar. Our first sighting of the cabin was a bundle of logs covered in tarps under a shed, and we immediately began to scratch our heads. The logs were partially numbered with no assembly plan to go by. We had to figure out what the markings were telling us and how to put the cabin together. We actually stacked and disassembled the cabin twice because the cabin was not going up level. The logs were assembled with the assistance of a 25,000-pound forklift. The original logs dated back from 1860 are red oak and range from 12 to 16 inches in diameter. Most items on this project had to be custom made from raw materials we acquired throughout the state of North Carolina. All of the rafters are double 2x8 number 1 grade southern yellow pine with 2x8 wind beams. All roofs are sheathed with 2x6 tongue and groove southern yellow pine. The roof insulation is 7 inches of foam board laid on top of the roof sheathing to achieve a R38 insulating value. The chinking is a Portland-based recipe with a brown pigment added to give it a khaki color. 2-inch foam board and metal lathe lay behind the Portland mixture to give it its structure and insulation. The beams for the second floor are 4x10 rough-sawn Douglas fir with Simpson architectural grade joist hanger. The new construction wall insulation is R19 and is located in a 2x6 framed wall. The entire interior of the cabin was either slightly stained gray or either cleared with a sealer. The flooring in the entire downstairs is 5 1/4 inch wide, number 2 common white oak with an English chestnut stain and a satin polyurethane finish. The interior brick on all the fireplace fronts is dated back to the mid-1800s and was originally part of the Dalton plantation near Pilot Mountain, North Carolina. This mantel is rough-sawn red oak that was cut from Yadkinville, North Carolina. The wallboards in the kitchen and downstairs hallway are heart pine, which was the flooring in the original cabin in Forsyth County. The boards were planed and ripped at our local shop. The kitchen cabinets are rustic cherry with a clear lacquer finish. The countertops are black soapstone. The bathroom vanity is rough-sawn southern yellow pine with a brush sealer applied. The bathroom countertops are sea serpent granite. The walls are wormy red oak, which we had milled from Hillsboro. The staircase was custom made from premium white oak. The handrail, pickets, and stringers were shaped at our local shop. All of the upstairs wallboards are southern yellow pine. The lumber was milled after Hurricane Fran and then stored at a farm in Chatham County. We received the 2x lumber and had it resawn by our sawmill and planed at our local shop. All of the interior window trim is rough-sawn white oak. flooring in the upstairs is number 2 common 2x6 southern yellow pine with an English chestnut stain and a satin polyurethane finish. All the mortar on the interior fireplaces is pigmented to get a khaki color. This mantel was made from the logs of the original cabin. They were cut at the sawmill to get their current shape. The interior doors are flat panel rustic alder. The upstairs vanities are the same as the downstairs, a rough sawn southern yellow pine with a brush sealer applied and sea serpent granite countertops. This is a steam shower with Delta plumbing fixtures. The roof of the cabin is Union Advantage lock metal in a burnished slate color. The outside new construction portion of the cabin was sided with rough sawn cedar siding. All of the beams and posts on the porches are 8x8, 6x6, and 2x10 rough sawn cedar. The flooring on the porches is 5/4x4 southern yellow pine with a pressure treatment applied. The front door is a custom-made alder door with matte black hardware. All of the exterior siding, beams, and posts were finished with a gray tinted sealer. This mantel is rough sawn red oak with custom-made iron brackets supporting it. The structure is heated and cooled by 2 HVAC systems. The upstairs is equipped with a 13-SEER heat pump, and the downstairs is equipped with a 91% efficient gas furnace. The windows are casement low-E monarch windows with a bronze finish. The garage is a newly framed structure designed to complement the style of the cabin. The roof shingles on the garage are Certainteed Landmark and a weathered wood color. This project required approximately 10,000 man-hours to complete, over a duration of 8 months.